Hi Gemini, it's Tuesday and I do your read. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Uh-oh, my cards are... Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be doing reversals today. I usually set them all upright, but I didn't check them. So, anyway, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This deck is so thick, it's hard for me to shuffle. But I already shuffled it, so we should be good, but we'll do a few more. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you're new, I do give away free readings randomly to subscribers through the comments. So I hope you will stick around, hit like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Roles can be reversed. They can intermingle, flip-flop around. You know that. Just take it how it resonates. Be sure to check your other signs. If it doesn't resonate, if it does, you should still check your other signs. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get your mind off the madness going on in the world. And let's see what's going on. In the recent past, the Magician, Aries energy. That's all about manifesting, being able to manifest, having the tools you need. Wow, current mutual energy. Someone from the past returning. I like it. Lots of love. I mean, this is my favorite card in tarot. This is just a sweet, sweet energy, you know. It could be gift. It could be children. But it's about fond memories and just happy feelings, and it's just sweet, sweet energy. So that's your current mutual energy. That's amazing. On their mind, it looks like, you know, that's could be Leo energy or Aquarius. Also could be Libra, Gemini. But in this position, well, I mean, it could be you they're thinking about, but it also could be truth, clarity, cutting out what no longer serves them. Strong energy on cutting out what no longer serves them. Yes. How they view you, or maybe they view you as moving away from something that no longer serves you. But they view you as moving away from something into calmer waters. Deep in their emotions, they've got an inner knowing. I think that it's this, an inner knowing. That's the High Priestess, Piscean energy, but an inner knowing that you're the one, or that they want to come back. Somebody's been manifesting this. Oh my gosh. How they see moving forward. Wow. Twin flame, marriage, union, manifesting, inner knowing, cutting out what no longer serves you, moving away from turmoil to something calm, to calmer waters. Hidden factors behind the scenes. It's communication or travel. It's in reverse, but my deck is all, you know, backwards. So, you know, don't pay too much attention to if it comes up in reverse, because the tarot reader is going to read it. You know, they're going to feel and read it the way it needs to be read if they're intuitive. So this is communication, fast, swift, passionate, forward movement. It's in reverse, so it, you know, in reverse it could mean the opposite of that. Tarot's advice, Ace of Cups. It's in the reverse. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Ace of Cups is about, you know, a new love offer. Maybe you need to let them come to you. There definitely is new love coming in though, okay? Outcome, Tower in reverse. So things are gonna, whatever came crumbling down is being rebuilt. Let's move this all up so you guys can see it. But whatever tower happened, this Tower in reverse is showing that it's going to it's going to correct itself. It's going to be rebuilt. A tower comes crashing down because it wasn't built on something stable. There was something weak in the foundation. Maybe something moved too fast. Maybe you guys skipped some, you know, necessary steps in building a relationship. But for whatever and whyever and whatever, it came crashing down, and it turns out it's a good thing because it's going to rebuild itself. And this is what how they see moving forward. This Ace of Cups in reverse will clarify, but it probably just means, you know, that there are going to be especially with this this Eight of Wands in reverse, I think these two together are saying that, I mean, I don't like that my deck is all screwed up, but I think these two together are saying to let them come to you. All right? Queen of Swords. Wow, King and Queen of Swords. How crazy is that? Soulmate. See, these are all in the reverse now, so I think I'm holding them wrong. But regardless, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So something's being cut out. You know, she's off kilter. The Queen of Swords, if she's upset, she says, she cuts things out. She says what she means. She says things. And that's clarifying this first row. So I think somebody's being cut out here. Seven of Wands. Holding your ground. It looks like there's an energy here suggesting or advising you to hold your ground, because this is going to come around without you having to, you know, manipulate, or, and I don't mean to manipulate in a bad way, but tweak and, you know, control things. Okay, for the bottom row we have, clarifying, we have the Two of Wands, which is making a major decision. Look at that. So the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck in reverse. I'm not worried too much about anything being in reverse. I'll read it both ways. This was also in reverse. So feeling tied and bound. This has an energy of being single, being alone. And actually it's a good single. It's also wealth, but it's being good and okay on your own, but that's turning around. Somebody who wanted to be single is now, that energy is shifted to come back. And the feeling of being tied and bound with this Eight of Swords, that's reversing. Okay. All right, let's start clarifying. I'm not going to read these in reverse, I don't think. It's too confusing. We'll see. So when a tarot reader reads them all in the upright, or has them all in the upright, they still read it, and there's still a meaning, and then there's an opposite meaning. So for intuitive readers, it's not real, it's hard to explain. Anyway. All right, what is this Magician, please? But I guess what I'm trying to say is, I guess I can't speak for everyone, but intuitive readers kind of read it. They look at it both ways. They look at the meaning of the card in a kind of in a tiers, like 3 stages. Like there's a light version of the card. There's a head. There's different levels of a card's meaning, and so there's a lot that goes into it, whether it's in reverse or not. All right, let's keep going. So the Magician. Oh, I think there's something on the bottom here. So manifesting love, also self-love. With the Temperance card, that's self-control. Balancing emotions, things are going to be balanced out. Somebody's been manifesting this, probably you. Out in the cold, in reverse, that means you're coming out of that energy. And if I was going to read it in the upright, I would read it the same way. I would read it as in you're manifesting. Well, you're not manifesting being out in the cold, so you're obviously manifesting coming out of the cold into the reunion, reconciliation energy. Knight of Pentacles, stable new beginning. What's the King of Swords, please? Options. So cutting out, big energy on cutting out, the multiple options and confusion. possibly cutting out a Leo, Libra, Aquarius. But I think it's more energy. Also, it shows we've got 2 indications. Definitely we're dealing with a soulmate, possibly a twin flame. What's the Six of Swords? Ten of Cups. Moving away from the Ten of Cups in reverse. So moving away from, somebody's moving away from what they thought was happiness but turned out not to be. Or lack of happiness, lack of wish fulfillment. What's the High Priestess? Knight of Wands. So the High Priestess is somebody that knows, she's all-knowing, she could be psychic, but she's very aloof about it. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Twin flame energy. Gemini. But she's all-knowing. I mean, deep in their emotions, they know deep down that they want to take action towards this. I think they know this is what they want. They view you as leaving a difficult situation or a situation where you weren't happy. Maybe they're wanting to make that happen. But the Knight of Wands is about, you know, decisive. It's decisive action. And that fits perfectly with this High Priestess. They want to take that unhappiness away. Look at that. Five of Cups in reverse. So I think these cards were meant to come in reverse. Which is very odd because I never have my cards. I always have them in the upright. So somehow I shuffled them wrong. Which turned out to be right for this reading. Am I rambling? I'm sorry. It's like 3 in the morning. Okay, so the Five of Cups. So what happens with the Five of Cups is, you know, in the upright, this person is focused on, you know, the 3 spilled cups. Could be a third party. I don't know. I kind of am feeling that for a lot of you. That's why there's an energy of leaving something that somebody thought was going to be happy but turned out not to be. But in the reverse, so it's focusing on the 3 spilled cups and not seeing these 2. So if there's 3, sorry to use my middle finger, if there's 3 spilled cups here, that leaves 2. So here's 2 of cups. Here's, you know, union, soulmate. So this in the reverse. So if he would just turn around, he'd see these 2 full cups that are meant to still be standing. In the reverse, it would indicate that he is turning around. So a lack of 5 of cups, the opposite of sadness. That's what they're wanting to make happen. And on the bottom of the deck is the Star card, which is all about healing and wishing and dreams. This is beautiful. Well, that just fell right out. 2 of Cups, just like I just said. So see what I mean about the intuitive reading? I mean, it's always, you know, a lot of people can read cards very well, but it's always nice when you have someone that can read intuitively. It trumps, you know, the actual card reading. But so the 5 of Cups in reverse, the 2 cups left standing. Here's the 2 of Cups. We were just talking about that. And here we have soulmate again. Heavy soulmate twin flame energy. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands in reverse. So the, you know, 10 of Wands is about carrying a heavy load. That's about to stop. Let's see what this 7 of 7. This 7, they see you as holding your ground, and with these 2 in reverse, I'm feeling like that may be what needs to happen. Maybe to set the tone right, you need to let them come to you. Let's see what the 7 of Wands is, please. Shall we take them? There's 3. Wow, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So, cooperation, 9 of Cups. This came out already. So this is all about self-love. You know, it could be, it's a lot of love. But it also is my self-love card. So cooperation, a lot of love, King of Wands. This is all about action. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. I'm going to put those back because we got so many. Anything else on the 7? Look at that. It was meant to come out. Came right back out. So self-love. I feel like this is, you know, holding your ground. And that's going to, I'm not saying be mad or angry. I'm just feeling an energy of, you know, they're kind of accepting, I think, that they're going to have to come to you. And I think that's, look at that again. That's what's going to happen. The 10 of Wands, you know, again, that's carrying a heavy burden but not giving up. This is amazing, actually. Hidden factors behind the scenes. What is this 8 of Wands in reverse? I already know what it is. For some of you, it could be travel. Somebody like making a big move to come to you. There's more to it than that I'm not getting yet. Let me see. What's this 8 of Wands, please? Should we take those? Oh, it's just one. The Lover's card. In reverse, it's interesting. It's Gemini energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. Look how similar these cards are. So the Lover's card is about making a decision. Look at that. Those are like pretty much the same card almost, right? It's about timing. It's about making a decision. And somehow I'm not quite getting this. Let me see. So we definitely have a cycle. The Lovers. There's something here. I'm not positive. I think for some of you, it could be what you don't realize is that there's a timing thing going on, and there's some energy here that I keep touching on it. I don't have it perfectly clear, but there's some energy here about not communicating, or maybe your communicating is causing a delay in the decision that needs to happen. Oh no, let's ask again. More on that, please. 8. Oh, did you see that? I'm going to take it because it flew. Okay, so leaving a situation. This also could be interference from an outsider. What you don't see is, it could be gossip or somebody in their ear. Somebody kind of somebody deceptive, which, and with that Lover's card in reverse, somebody, there might be something going on that you don't know about, where somebody is talking about them in a not very honest or a deceptive way, and that's delaying the decision. But we know from the rest of the reading that somebody's going to be cut out. The confusion's going to end. The confusion's going to be cut out. But we had that timing card. Look at the bottom of the deck. Now it's in the upright. We had the timing card, and we have this Ace of Cups in the reverse. I mean, I could just read it in the upright, but I'm going to give some credit to it being in the reverse and say, I feel like Tarot's advice is for you not to take action, for you to let this play out, let them come to you. Just have some peace knowing that they're going to. Because I think sometimes when we take action when we shouldn't, it kind of delays them making the decision on their own, you know what I mean? That's what I think this is. I just had something else. One moment. I mean, we have soulmate all over the place. We have the leaving an unhappy situation. And roles can be reversed, you know that. So leaving an unhappy situation that somebody thought was the wish fulfillment, leaving that. We have reconciliation, somebody returning. We have that more than once. We have options and confusion being cut out. But we also have an energy here about not being the first to, you know, I think it's going to serve you better to let things happen and them come to you. But it does look like there's somebody talking behind the scenes. Let me get a little more on that. More on this 8 of Wands and 7 of Swords. Shoot. I think I need to stop for a moment and just try and pull this in. Sorry guys, one moment. Stable. I mean, I'm getting the same thing. There's confusion. The confusion and options are going to be cut out, okay? Because they know deep down their happiness is with you. Somebody's walking away from what they thought was their happiness. And the delay is that there's somebody in their ear or some deception that's kind of stalling things. So it's not, this also just could mean that it's not happening fast. That the cup of love that needs to be offered is not happening fast. I mean, I keep getting the same thing. And stable new beginning. What's this Ace of Cups, please? Collaboration, working together. There could be a third-party interference. I hate to say that. Aquarius energy. Star card, wish fulfillment. What's this Tower, please? The Tower is going to be rebuilt, more stable. But I can't stress enough. I keep getting the same energy. Let it play out. Don't try to, you know, not manipulate it, but orchestrate it. Don't try to orchestrate it. Let it just stay in your sweet energy, you know, stay consistent. Aquarius energy again. So you're going to have wish fulfillment. The Tower, the Star, things are going to be balanced out. Your wishes are going to come true. They could be thinking about you, dreaming about you. But I think that the Star card keeps coming out. And look what came out again at the bottom of the deck. I mean, my gosh. Pretty darn clear. These cards came out exactly the way they were supposed to. And the reason these came out in reverse is because there was a message here that wasn't real easy to get. I had to keep working at it. But it's not going to, for a lot of you, the message is it's not going to happen real fast. But it is going to happen. I mean, there's so much emphasis on wish fulfillment here, okay? And then for others of you, and maybe but all of you, there's something going on, maybe some talking, some gossip, some interference that's not real honest, that's somewhat deceptive, that's delaying things. But you guys, I mean, this is a twin flame. Definitely a soulmate. If it's not a twin flame, it's a soulmate. And look at that. painful ending in reverse. The painful ending, it's not going to be a painful ending for long. Okay, there's going to be giving. There's the Ace of Pentacles again. It's going to come in stable. Okay, there's the husband-father card. The conflict is going to end with that in reverse. The death in reverse. The ending is going to turn around into a new beginning, transformation. Beautiful. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Let's see. So the outcome, gosh, somebody else just had this read. Sagittarius just had this same ending. So a decision is going to be made. This is going to come around. Your outcome is the decision that's going to be made. Okay. All right, let's end it there. Okay, Gemini, I love you guys. And let me know in the comments. Sorry it took me a minute on this. I usually don't do reversals, but sometimes they're really valuable. Okay, love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, Gemini.